Hello there you guys, Crystal here. Welcome to Kingdom Hearts Raid Chain of Memories. This is the version on the 1.5 and 2.5 version of the game, available on the PS4. So yeah, as I said, my name is Crystal. If you guys don't know, I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. I will say ahead of time, this is not my most favorite Kingdom Hearts. It is not even close to that. I do want to play it though fully for you guys because I've already set a goal for myself to have all of the Kingdom Hearts games viewable as a full Let's Play playlist on this channel before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. We're going to be going on probably beginner mode, to be honest. I'm not good at the card system at all. Feel free to give me suggestions if you would like. Although, fair warning, this will be filmed quite far in advance, so it might take me a while to implement your suggestions.
Along the road ahead lies something you need. However, in order to claim it, you must lose something that is dear to you.
Hey, you think it's okay to barge in?
But we gotta do it if we're gonna find the king.
The king? King Mickey's here?
Something just told me he'd be here, okay?
Really? 'Cause now that you mention it, I was kinda thinking the same thing.
Seriously? Me too. One look at this castle, and I just knew. Our very best friends. They're here.
Yup, guess great minds think alike.
Wait, hey, hold on. It can't be just a coincidence.
Oh no, Timothy. You don't mean that.
Yep, I had it too. I had the exact same feeling.
Gorge, maybe it's contagious.
No, something's screwy. We gotta go take a look.
All right.
What? Where are you going?
That way. To the door. Are you scared?
Ah, don't be ridiculous. Come on, let's go, Goofy.
Hey, fellers, shouldn't we shut the door behind us before we go? Sora!
That's it. Who are you?
What? Hi, yes. Oh, yeah? I'll try some magic. Sega! Come on. Sega! Sega! Come on. Sega! Fire! Why isn't it working?
I should think it's obvious. The moment you set foot in this castle, you forgot every spell and every ability you ever knew. In this place, to find is to lose, and to lose is to find. That is the way in Castle Oblivion.
Castle Oblivion?
Here you will meet people that you have known in the past, and you will meet people you miss.
I miss? Riku! You mean Riku's here?
If what you want is to find him,
Huh? What'd you do?
I merely sampled your memories, and from them, I made this. To reunite with those you hold dear.
What's this? A card?
It is a promise for the reunion you seek. Hold the card to open the door, and beyond it a new world. Proceed, Sora. To lose and claim anew, or to claim anew only to lose.
Come on. Let's go.
Alrighty then, so this is pretty much how we get to different worlds in this game through this card system, and the entire game is going to be based off of cards. It gives us a tutorial, we'll figure it out all soon enough. This can't be right. We're in Traverse Town. What you see isn't real. This town is an illusion created by your memories ingrained in that card. My memories? Forget about that, Sora. We lost Donald and Goofy. Donald? Goofy? Guys, where are you? What did you do to them? They're at the mercy of the cards now. The master the cards and their strength will be yours again. The laws of this castle require that your friends be transformed into cards. If you value your friends, you won't fail to pick them up. Alright, so this is just a tutorial telling us how to move around and do stuff. Cards you pick up are added to the top of your stack. Use them and your friends will come to your aid.
Donald!
The cards you use vanish, but they will reappear to aid you time and again. Cards are the hearts of your friends. Everything in this castle is ruled by cards. Whether an enemy or a door confronts you, cards are the only way to proceed. But you mustn't forget your own strength. Okay, just telling us that we can jump around, we can dodge roll. First, think for yourself. Move, then use the cards. Alright, so we can go up to him, we can just press X, but every time we press X, we essentially use up one of the cards. You now know how you must use your strength, but it would be of no use if you lost sight of your opponent. I wonder if you can catch me. Okay. Good. Every move you make causes a card to disappear. If you use up all your cards, you'll be unable to act. But there is a solution. Keep using cards until you run out, and I'll show you. Alright, so just mash X a little bit here. You have no more cards, and without them, no power. If you want that power back, you must focus. Bid the cards return to you, and they will. Alright, so we can just hold down X there. The strength of your heart brought back the lost cards. You can recall spent cards at any time, you need only wish it. But each time you do, the cards will take longer to return. The cards are by no means unlimited, use them wisely. Anticipate the flow of battle, and choose the most effective cards. You may use any card in your deck. Alright, so it's just telling us we can cycle through cards. The 4 card types you use in battle are grouped into 2 wider categories. The first category includes attack cards, magic cards, and item cards. The second category consists entirely of enemy cards. To use a card from a different category, touchpad, since we're on the PS4 now. I forget what it was in the original, it might have been select. Cards will empower you whether you're attacking or defending. But it's up to you to decide when to attack and when to defend. Do not forget that. Are you two alright? Where have you been? You tell us. When you opened the door, we saw a strange light, and the rest is just blank. Gee, that doesn't help. Try to remember what happened. I have to keep my journal up to date. Hey, Donald, where'd I get the new clothes? Me too, Goofy. Somebody's been messing with our clothes. Could it be the cards again? That is for you to ponder. Master the cards and make your way through the castle, but from here you walk alone. Alone? We can't let Sora go alone. Yeah, Sora can't do anything without our help. Thanks a lot, Donald. You sure you'll be okay? Of course. You want me to go alone? Fine. I can take care of myself. The hero speaks boldly. Go then. The rest of the castle oblivion awaits. Walk the avenues of latent memory and you shall meet someone dear to you. I've got a bad feeling about this. Relax, Jiminy. I'm ready for any tricks he's got up his sleeve. How hard can it be to figure out these cards? All I have to do is use one in front of the door over there. Alright, key of beginnings. Alrighty, here we are. Starting to properly play the game. There are a few more, I guess, tutorial segments, but that is the major one. So it's just telling us what we can do in the field. As the guy said, we can run, jump, you know, move around without using cards. It's pretty much just when you're trying to attack or use magic or items, for example, that's when the cards come into play. Although when you're out on the field like this, so you're not in a, I guess, a battle sequence, I can attack with no issues for some strange reason. Marked objects can be lifted and thrown. Alright, cool. Touching a Heartless on the field starts a battle. But you can strike the Heartless first to gain the upper hand, and that is what I'm going to be trying to do for the majority of this Let's Play. We'll see how good I am at it. It's been a good little while since I last played this game. Oh, there we go. Smacked it again for good measure. And that is the, I guess, the transition between the battle sequences and the field sequences. So it's kind of obvious what sequence or part of the game you're in. You'll see that they're dropping these, I guess, blue diamonds or crystals. Those are actually your experience, and you do have to pick them up in order to earn them. Again, there's a couple things I don't like about this game. That is definitely one of them. To open doors in the field, press triangle in front of the door. Cool. I'm not gonna do that just now. Reason being, when you're in the field like this, there's items all over the place that's gonna have like a target on them. You can hit those, and sometimes they'll drop the currency of this game, which is Moogle points. Sometimes they'll drop other cards. These are Moogle points, by the way. And sometimes they'll drop health orbs like so. So I'm going to be doing that in every room just to see if we can get any extra cards. It's really nice to get them without having to pay for them. And sometimes you get really lucky, so I'm going to definitely be doing that. But yes, this is definitely not one of my favorite or preferred Kingdom Hearts games, and I absolutely adore the series. And it looks fantastic on the PS4. But this one in particular we'll be going over. You guys will see as we play through exactly why I don't like it. I'm not gonna start bad-mouthing it from the beginning, especially when I haven't played it in a little while as well. Alright, so to proceed to the next room, you need a map card. So pretty much we're gonna collect all these different types of cards, and they have different room sizes, different amounts of Heartless in them, and different, I guess, areas or uses. The only one that fits the criteria that we have right now, as you can see, is it has to be a card that's 1 or higher, and this is the one the game wants us to use, so we're going to use it. I'm just going to skip to the tutorial. I can explain that all to you as we go through. Okay, this is just a save point. It's pretty similar to the one in Kingdom Hearts 2 and somewhat Kingdom Hearts 1. Oh, there's a key card. Kingdom Key 3, very nice. So, the higher the level or the number of the card, the stronger it is. The game will get more into, like, how important that is a bit later, but just keep note, I'll be trying to get higher level cards as quick as possible here. Yeah. Alrighty, there we go. Let me give a quick save here, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alrighty then, here we go. On to the next room. So every single locked door we come to, we have to use one of these. Now these gold cards, these are really special. These are for specific story rooms. We'll get 3 types of these per world. So this door isn't that type of door yet. I'll show you guys later when we come to it. But we can use this one here. Alrighty then, so here, you guys might recognize if you watched or have played Kingdom Hearts 1 before. This is definitely a different section of Traverse Town. Here we are in battle once again. So, the card system is definitely not my favorite. You can get used to it. There are some really cool things you can do with it. Personally though, it's not my favorite way to battle. Whoopsie. There we go. The game, because everything pretty much can be locked onto, sometimes you'll see me attacking things instead of the enemies that I'm trying to hit. and that can be kind of bad, so... Let's use Donald here. Perfect, very nice. Oh, some more enemies here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and get away from them. Reload my cards. Still got hit, but that's okay. So you may notice words popping up on screen every now and then saying card break, just like so. The game will go into a bit more detail, but again, that's due to the level or the number that's on my card versus the enemy's card. Here, leveling up is a little bit different as well. We get to choose between getting more HP, getting more CP, which is essentially how many cards we can have in our deck at a time. There is a cost to carrying cards, as well as slights, which we haven't learned about yet, but the game is going to explain them pretty darn shortly. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and put it into CP. It's the thing I want to focus on most. Alrighty, there we go. There's another Heartless right there. One thing I will be doing through this Let's Play is I will be trying to wipe out all of the Heartless in each room, just to keep on top of my levels. As I said, I'm not that great with card system. I like to keep on top of it. It's why we're playing on beginner as well, just that I don't get aggravated playing this game. Any more so than I normally would. And here, you know what? Let's just put it into a slight. We don't even know what those are yet, but we're gonna do it. So, slide towards distant targets for a close range attack. Pretty much, slights are special combinations of cards you can use at once. It's up to 3 cards, and they can have different effects. Now, there's some slights that we're gonna want later on in game that are gonna be very useful. This one, meh. Not really gonna be that useful, but we're probably gonna be using it a lot right at the beginning here. Ooh, hello. I should also show you guys. Welcome to the main menu. Essentially, here's where we can edit our deck. So you can see the 2 and the 3 Kingdom Key card that I picked up earlier, as well as the Blizzard card that we picked up right at the very beginning. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna put this into my deck here. Now you'll notice there's a CP, and you can see that I have 223 CP used up out of 300, so I have just that much more space available to add cards to my deck. I know it looks a little bit much at the beginning. This game is honestly a little bit much at the beginning, but it gets better, I guess, once you get a bit more used to it. Alrighty, there we go. Let's see here. There's another one. So obviously the whole change between the normal field sequences compared to the get away from that. Compared to the battle sequences, it's not very Kingdom Hearts. Usually they don't do this kind of stuff, but if those of you don't know, this game was originally on the Game Boy Advance. It came out a little while, I believe it was 2003, 2004. After Kingdom Hearts 1, before Kingdom Hearts 2. And pretty much this is how they structured it so that the Game Boy Advance could handle a Kingdom Hearts game. They then remastered it on the PS2, which is the first version I played of it. And now we're playing the remaster of that version on the PS4. So Kingdom Hearts has kind of a confusing history. The game itself is actually kind of confusing story-wise, but it's still one of my favorite series to date, so. Okay, I'm gonna go grab the Goofy card. You might see me dodging, or sorry, dodge rolling, if I see a Goofy card more so than a Donald card. I don't really like using Donald's cards. He's kind of inconsistent. He might use like a fire or a blizzard spell, or he might cure you, and it's not exactly all that great, because he can hit like a fire enemy with a fire spell and that's just gonna heal them. Whereas Goofy just took out like 5 enemies. I mean, come on, he's awesome, we know this. There we go. Oh, and we leveled up again, right at the beginning, just so many levels. We're gonna put that into CP boost again. You might notice we can't select Slight again. I believe they unlock every 5 levels is ringing a bell. I could be wrong on that. But for the most part, we're going to be focusing on CP. We'll do a little bit of HP as well, just to make sure that I don't die, but because we're on beginner, we should be just fine, to be honest. Theoretically. You might also be noticing when I enter some of these battles, the Heartless sometimes are in the same position. They're not kind of almost randomized. There's like a set formation for Heartless to be in at the beginning of battles, and it kind of helps to recognize what they are so that you know where the best is to attack them, I guess. The best place. Alright, so you'll notice this door, as the game is telling us, has a crown on it. This is the one that we want to use this special golden key cards on. It also has a criteria, just like the other. So this one wants a card that's 1 or higher. Alrighty, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and use probably this one. And then we're also gonna use this one, obviously. Fighting alone isn't as easy as I thought. Ugh. Don't pop out of nowhere like that. Hey, it's not our fault. We don't know what's going on. Pluto? Things keep getting stranger. What's Pluto doing here? There's nothing strange about that. We came to Traverse Town with Pluto, didn't we? Did we? No, wait. According to my journal, it was before you met Sora that you came to town with Pluto. He's right. We were chasing after Pluto, and that's how we ended up in Castle Oblivion. But aren't we in Traverse Town? Well, it's not really Traverse Town. I think the card created this Traverse Town inside Castle Oblivion. Oh, who cares about all that? It's too confusing. I don't know where we are, but let's just keep moving forward defeating Heartless. We'll get somewhere. You better be careful, or it's the Heartless that are gonna defeat you. Leon, it's you. What are you doing in Castle Oblivion? Castle Oblivion? What are you talking about? This is Traverse Town. And how do you know my name? Who are you? I've never met the likes of you before. Quit playing, Leon. You fought the Heartless, or we all fought Heartless together. You know that. Look, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know your names. You don't? Sorry. I can't believe it. How can you have forgotten about us? I feel for you, but you've got the wrong guy. Happens all the time. Don't take it so personally, Sora. You do know his name. Now, hold on. Why do I know your name? I think Leon's just kidding around. If he is, it's not funny. Sora's really upset. Who's kidding around, Goofy? You and Donald are the ones who... Hey! I don't get it. Something's wrong with my memory. What's happening here? I don't know, Leon. Maybe Aerith was onto something after all. She said she sensed some uncanny kind of power, and asked us to look into it. Well, this is as uncanny as it gets. Maybe you should take Sora to see Aerith. Yuffie, you know my name. Yep, looks like you know mine too. You know him? Nope, total stranger, but I definitely know his name. Strange, yes, but convenient. We can skip the introductions. How is it that you can accept the situation so easily? I don't get you. Well, I'm gonna run ahead and fill the earth in. Leon, you give them the grand tour. See you later. I guess it's no use pondering over it. Come on, follow me. But there are Heartless wandering around town. I better teach you how to protect yourself in battle. See the numbers print on your cards? They range from 0 to 9. Higher numbers mean stronger cards. If you and your enemy both play a card at the same time, the higher card wins. Go on, try it out. Okay, so on the right hand side you can see Leon's cards. So I have a 4, he has a 2.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna win there. 5 to 4, 6 to 3, and then he has a 1, as well as I. See how it works? Playing a card higher than your opponent's and breaking through their defenses is called a card break. Playing a lower card results in your attack being deflected. Even powerful cards can be deflected if the enemy's card is higher. Whoever's on the losing side of a break is left wide open to attacks. Don't let that person be you. Gosh darn it, Assassin's Creed. Cards with 0 as their value are special. No matter what the card the enemy plays, you can break it with a 0 card. But if you play the 0 card too soon, the enemy can break it with any card they play. In other words, it's the most powerful card if it comes last, and useless if it comes first. Try to make the most of it. Card values also affect the cost of assembling a deck. Keep that in mind. Now it's time to teach you how to stock cards. You don't have to use battle cards one at a time. You can also assemble 3 cards and use them all at once. This is called stocking cards. Stocking cards and using them in 3s is much stronger than using cards individually. Go on, give it a try. Alright, so this is where the sleight comes into play, I guess. So we just press triangle. And as you can see, sliding dash, that's actually the one that we just learned. The sum of your 3 stocked cards becomes the value you play. The value is usually high and hard to break, and the combo attack deals a lot of damage. Don't hold back, show me what you can do. Alright, so we're gonna run up to him. There we go. So that's pretty cool. Combo attacks aren't the only benefit of stocking cards. Choose your cards carefully and you can unleash special abilities called sleights. Sleights come in all varieties and each has its own unique card combination. You should try it out once you've collected more cards and learned a sleight or two. I have, Leon. But keep one thing in mind. Every time you use stocked cards, you lose the first card you picked. You can't reload it. The lost card won't return until the end of battle. Relying only on sleights will cause your cards to run out. That means trouble. Think you've got the hang of it, Sora? Yeah, more or less. I'll pick up the rest when I fight some real battles. Here, I found this lying around. You take it. Remember what I told you and make good use of it. Alright, one of my favorite summon cards. Simba is awesome. And we got the next golden card. As I mentioned, there are 3. Alrighty then, you guys. So, look at the time. I think I should probably end this episode here. As we continue onwards, we're going to be heading through the rest of the map. Let's see if I can find that here. Here we go. So these are the rooms we're already in. This is where we currently are. And I believe we're supposed to be heading towards this shiny, sparkly one. So anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys next time.